Good morning, everybody, or good afternoon around the world. Good evening in some places. I just finished up about a 5 mile run. Really good run. Really expanded the lungs and feeling really good. It was strong. It was fast for the times that I've been demonstrating over the last, I don't know, I guess since cold weather set in. Anyway, today I wanted to jump on here and talk about living soul out and what that means. I use that expression a lot, and look, there's nothing new under the sun. I picked it up along the way, so feel free to use it. Living soul out. The first 43 years of my life was lived in a deep state of compromise, a deep state of fear, a deep state of playing small, a deep state of doing shit that I didn't want to do, a deep state of not honoring my body, my mind, my emotions, uh, not having an idea of what truly being a husband or a father meant, a deep, I guess, ignoring of any manipulation, guilt, shame, threats, blame that I projected into the world, and I guess even a state of apathy for the harm and the damage that I caused people. I lived in a state of depletion. I lived in a state of fear, anxiety. I lived in a state where I didn't honor myself and I didn't honor anyone else. I'll sum that up like I've started is a deep, deep sense and a deep state of compromise. In when I was 43 in March of 2016, so 5 years ago, I got terminated from my second executive level position in about 20 months after a long, successful run in corporate because I was 300 pounds. I was up to here in alcohol abuse. I was abusive to my wife, my children. I was I was abusive and neglectful of myself. I hated my job. I hated the career path that I had taken. I hated myself. I hated the way I showed up. I hated. Uh, I, I didn't understand myself. I didn't know why I had been successful, and I didn't understand why I had failed. And at that point, when I was 43 years old, I really didn't have a whole lot of options that I felt that I had at that point. So I decided to completely hit the reset on my life and start all over. And at that point, I went on a journey of physical, mental, and emotional healing. I began the process of healing and resolving the trauma and the conflict within my family. And then I decided to never ever work for anyone ever again. And it's funny that I'm saying this, and there's guys behind me doing a great job working on a house back here. But I decided to never ever work for anybody ever again. The only thing I ever loved in my life, in corporate, in my professional jobs, in my executive level positions, the only thing that I ever loved was developing and coaching and inspiring and motivating people, my staff, my employees, people that I hired. I helped them get to wherever they wanted to go. And I didn't make it about me. I made it about them. I tried to help them unpack and unlock their dreams and what they wanted to do and who they wanted to be in the world. And I helped them dive really deep inside themselves and understand why they were there. Now, mind you, I wasn't there for good reasons. I was there only for money, not because I loved that job, but I would help them understand if they love that position, if they love their job, and help them get on track for themselves. So I made it about them. Meanwhile, my life had been crumbling for years. The only thing I ever loved was motivating, inspiring, developing, coaching, teaching people. And I couldn't get enough of it. And I thought I had to do all of that executive level fucking garbage in order to do the one thing that I loved. So in 2016, I decided to never ever do anything that I hated ever again. and I hit the reset on my life. Health, wealth, how I earned income, how I impacted the world, how I give my gifts, my talents to the world, how I show up, how I treat myself, how I treat other people, what I do with my day, how I schedule my day, what time I wake up, what time I go to sleep, what I put into my body. I made the complete decision to never ever fucking do anything that I don't love, that doesn't light my soul on fire. If I don't love it, if it doesn't light me from the inside out, I'm going to say no, because I don't have to do anything according to anybody else's structure, framework, beliefs, programming. I get to live life on my terms. I get to live soul out. I started this video by telling you I was going to define for you what living soul out means to me, and I just did. It's shifting from a complete life of compromise and living on other people's terms and getting out of the mindset, the heart set, the health set that you have to do things according to other people's beliefs, other people's fears, other people's programming, other people's delusions, other people's visions, getting out of that state of compromise and getting into full and complete alignment with your purpose, with your destiny, with your desires, and living life on your terms, living soul out. So I just finished up a 5 mile run. And days after I got fired from corporate, I couldn't even run a half mile easily. And I just finished up almost a 5 mile run. And I came in right around 7 minutes and 54 seconds per mile. For where I am in my life, that's freaking blazing. When I was in the Marine Corps, I used to run sub sevens, so I got some work to do. Guys, gals, listen, it's never too late. Hit the reset. Hit the reset. If you're not where you want to be in your health, in your wealth, in your career, in your relationships, in the amount of love that you give and receive, in the impact that you have in the world, in getting the message out of you and into the world, if you're not where you want to be, it's never too late. It's time. But you must make the commitment to yourself and to everyone around you that you're going to live soul out and never look back. My greatest weapon in my journey is I'm willing to lose and leave behind anything or anyone that doesn't want to come where I'm going. Because I'm not attached to the past. I'm attached to exactly where I am and where I'm headed. Living soul out. Create an exceptional day. I hope this lit you on fire. I'm going to go get on with my day. I got some coaching to do. Love you guys. Appreciate you. Thank you for showing up. Let's do this again really, really soon.